Hi Taurus, this is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, bringing you your monthly reading for February. All the planets are direct right now, so I'm sure you're feeling that momentum to move forward. I actually heard when I was cleansing your cards, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. So some of you guys are probably in the process of trying to allocate more finances, diving deeper into financial programs or projects or, business adventures, getting a new job, elevating at a job, something of that nature. I'm just feeling like I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Okay. That's beautiful energy. And I know also with like Uranus going direct in Taurus, you're probably feeling more put together. And Taurus is about finances, wealth, abundance, right? So that just fits. So we're going to go ahead and dive into your reading, Taurus, for the month of February. We're going to do the Celtic Cross. I'm just kind of gathering your energy here. We're not going to pull this card, but what's trying to say hello? The Strength card. Okay. What we'll do is a Celtic Cross. Forgot to mention that. We're going to do 5 cards across the top, 5 cards across the bottom, because I don't have much room to do that whole traditional look for the Celtic Cross. If you want to get connected with me outside of these YouTube videos, I do have a Instagram page where I'm pretty much always on a daily basis, so we can connect on readings on there. And you can also go ahead and book a one-on-one reading by checking out my description box. If you enjoy this reading, make sure to give it a big like, okay? And let's dive in. Your current situation for Taurus for the month of February, Spirit. What do we got? The Star. Oh my God. This is beautiful energy, you guys. Oh my God. It literally makes me so happy. You are seeing your worth, your value, and how much you are going, like you are about to really transform. Maybe some of you are thinking about money because there has been such an influx of potential. And it's because you healed and you allowed yourself the opportunity to heal some wounds. You had to heal them yourself. Big 12th house energy. When you were going through, I would say not when you're going through, as you're going through the transits with the North Node being in your 12th house, like there were some big wounds you had to heal on the subconscious level. And I see you going into February starting to really shine. That is beautiful. All right. What is your current challenge? The Two of Pentacles. You got some confusion. You might be balancing a lot, juggling a lot. Your strengths. Ace of Cups. Some new opportunities are heading in. Area of focus, which I like to believe if that's your strength, then this might be your weakness. Strength. Okay, so strength did come out. I love when cards come back out because we know they were supposed to be there. Near future. The King of Swords in reverse. I see someone not being very honest. You need to watch who you're talking to, who you're confiding in. Having conversations with. That was trying to come through. Your recent past, 7 of Wands, feeling very defensive. Advice from Spirit. I don't want to take all these. We have 6 of Cups, the Tower, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Especially because the Tower is there. Yeah, let's keep it. Your current environment, Taurus. Current environment. And I like to think of this as like environmental factors, things that are affecting you on a 3D level. You have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands, okay? For your hopes and fears. Queen of Swords. Okay. King and Queen of Swords. Who are these people? They are people of power. Potential outcome for February. This is all over the place. I like it. I like it. We've got a lot to dive into. Potential outcome for February for Taurus. Got 2 cards, the Hermit and the 8 of Cups. All right. So I will say it does seem like it's kind of ending on a little bit more of a downer than I would like, but it's okay. We'll clarify anything that I feel we need to clarify. And usually what happens is as we uncover the cards, the story becomes more evident. And if you find that you're enjoying it, want to claim it, hit that like button. If you feel like there's anything that you resonate with, drop it in the comments. I want to connect with you guys. All right. So again, not going to spend too much time because we did talk about it. Your current situation in February is you going through a big healing energy, rising to the occasion on your own because you can, because you did. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do with this card that I didn't do? I have to cover her up. Shineki. Okay. So we'll go into the challenge, since we already kind of talked about the fact that you're going through this glow up energy as your current situation for February. Your challenge is, I feel like you want to have your hands in a lot of pots right now. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Let's fix this, let's fix that. But Spirit's like, can you handle all these pentacles that you're starting to amass on your shoulders? Do you need to find more balance in how you're taking care of yourself? Work-life balance comes to mind. Or like, if you're trying to figure out where you belong in this world, just really making sure that you know which of these ships you're trying to catch. Making decisions is going to be a big challenge for you. Let me go ahead and clarify. What is it that Taurus is juggling, Spirit? What area of their life? Five of Wands. So there's a lot of people, a lot of and I felt that too with the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. So you have to figure out a way to balance and juggle the chaotic nature of the situations that you're in. And sometimes this can even mean the chaotic nature of your mind, the inability to make decisions because you don't feel you have all the tools and the information that you need. But I see there being the potential for some conflict around you in the month of February that's trying to drown out, that light of the Star card. So remind yourself when you run into conflicts this month that it's better to remove yourself from the situation and see the situation for what it is than to be caught up in the middle of it, because you're bigger than that. So your current strength is your Ace of Cups. There's so much optimism, so much joy and passion, I feel like, for whatever this is that you're doing. This healing energy that you've gone through, you have found a way to embody what it is that you've been trying to embody for a while. Emotionally feeling fulfilled and being able to not only be a person who has a cup for themselves, but you're starting to pour your cup into other people's. You are rising to the top. You're becoming a leader. You're becoming someone that other people can rely on, and you're such a blessing in the environments that you are in. I just see people being very happy to see you, very happy to talk to you, and you being a wealth of knowledge and a good comrade to other people too. I just feel a lot of just like emotionally you're doing well, and that cup is overflowing into other people's cups too. For your area of weakness though, you have the Strength, which is interesting because the Strength is about strength, but this is your area of focus, or aka weakness. You need to focus on being able to trust yourself. There is this feeling I'm getting of like, we're working on healing, we're working on improvement. We have these pentacles we're juggling. We have this conflict around us. We have, the Ace of Cups, positive energy around us. There's a lot happening. Like, I feel like you're in kind of a chaotic energy this month where there's a lot of people and places and things you're doing, right? So having the strength to believe in yourself that you are capable, that like you're going through this healing process. It's almost like Spirit doesn't want you to forget how far you've come, because there might be people who try to make you feel less than or make you second guess yourself this month about the progress that you have made. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to do what's right for you. And you have to also, in the face of this potential negative situation, or someone lying to you, or someone being dishonest about something, which we will definitely clarify, you have to still believe that you are worthy and that you still matter. And that can sometimes be hard when things around us are looking pretty rough. Like, it's not always easy. So again, in the near future, you have this King of Swords in reverse. This can be a manipulative person. This can be a person who's using their power unjustly. This can be someone who does not have your best interest in mind, but you have to report to them or talk to them. This could be a lie. A person who's like standing in front of you, but they're just lying about everything. So you need to make sure that all your P's and Q's are, situated. Or as my dad likes to say, dot your I's and cross your T's. Because there's someone around you, and we're going to clarify this card, who might not necessarily like you or doesn't want you to succeed or kind of has it out for you. I hate to say that, but you're shining so bright, it's hard not to feel that energy from negative people, right? So what's this King of Swords for Taurus? What is this about? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is actually working in your favor, but what is this about, Spirit? Ooh, I feel the energy of like, when this situation gets handled, it's actually going to propel you forward. 2 swords. And one more, please. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I don't know why, Taurus. I don't know why. But I feel like there might be something this month where you have to make a decision about some either financial change that's coming into your life, some important decision you need to make that is probably going to affect your pentacles, your money, your income, your whatever. And even though this person here is not necessarily being super just and upright, right? Their lack of confidence or belief or authenticity with you, like maybe they're saying, hey, I'm going to give you this money, or hey, I'm going to give you this job, or hey, I'm going to give you this position, or I think you'd be a great fit for this team. And then you're having to make a decision about how you want to move forward with that said decision that's going to affect the equilibrium of your life. I feel like whatever decision is made, the truth is going to prevail. The 2 of Swords is not about truth, but I see a lot of justice energy in this card right now. You are going to have to go through a process of choosing what you want to do. Take off the blindfold. Ask yourself, how do you feel about this person, what they're offering, what they're saying, what they're doing? If it does not align with your not 6 of Pentacles, with your pentacles, with your journey, what you feel like you are owed, what you are due, I feel like somehow, some way, a situation that was meant for your bad will be turned around and made better for your good, and you'll be treading on that person. You're literally rising above with the blindfold on, okay? Blindfold to blindfold. This is a opportunity for you to really trust Spirit and understand that even when it doesn't look like you should, or not that you should, but even when it doesn't look like someone's being like a devil or a negative person, or that this situation was intended to hurt you. Sometimes there's like these people that will come into your life to manipulate a situation, and you need to pay attention. But God's got your back. You're divinely protected. Fated events are turning the wheel of fortune in your favor, and you're going to be given just compensation. You're going to be given equality. You're going to be given what you need from Spirit. But you have to really trust Spirit. And when you make this decision about whatever it is this King of Swords is trying to sell ya, tell ya, whatever, remember to choose what you feel at your soul level. Feel your heart, trust your intuition, and whatever that thing is telling you, do that. It's going to be the Wheel of Fortune. I believe fated events are part of that Wheel of Fortune, so I feel like Spirit's going to give you the perfect opportunity of how to communicate and retaliate. But recent past, you were dealing with some opposition, needed to kind of hold your wand up to protect yourself, because you were used to people letting you down. I see that's why you went into the healing process. I see that's why you had to let go of certain parts of yourself. Continue to have that strength. Continue to be smart and have proper boundaries, but also trust your gut. Trust your intuition, because your advice about how you're moving forward, I think you're you're potentially going to be running into someone who reminds you of someone else. Like someone who makes you feel defensive. Like I feel like your recent past is kind of haunting you again. Your advice is the Hierophant, the Tower, the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, right? So there's a lot of energy in this card, these cards. But I would say in some kind of formal institution, there is probably this teacher, this guide, this person, this mentor. Listen to them. Listen to what they have to tell you about the situation. I feel like there's a person of high regard and high respect that might be able to help you make the decision that you need to make with that Two of Swords. Pay attention to the advice that they give you. Spirit says, but we don't want you to just rely on man alone. We want you to trust your intuition. We want you to believe in the process yourself. So with the High Priestess here, your spirit guides are asking you to also listen to your intuition and listen to your gut as you're trying to decide, you know, with this Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords situation, this High Priestess energy, this deeply intuitive, all-knowing, that's going to be the energy that you need to embody to make this decision. Six of Cups to the Tower. I feel like there might be someone who shows up as a wolf in sheep's clothing, and Spirit wants you to be mindful that this relationship might not be, or this situation or this offer or whatever this is, might actually be, for lack of better words, a fuck up. And you may need to tread lightly, tread carefully, making sure that we're making decisions that feel right for us. Because I just have a feeling that although this little, you know, is this like a troll? Are they literally a troll? Oh my God. They might be a troll. I don't like that. But this troll is bringing this person this cup, or not even the cup. Let me see. They're bringing them this flower, but look, they're being a little facetious. And this person's just minding their business, right? And then they're like, hey. It reminds me of the commercial. Oh my gosh, my brain right now, guys. Where I can't remember the insurance company, but I used to watch it at my grandma's house when I was a kid. And it was like, sorry, I can't take that ride. And they would ask them what insurance company they were insured by. I don't remember the name of the company, but if they weren't insured, the people that were hitchhiking would always say, sorry, I can't take that ride. So maybe you shouldn't take that ride. This thing being offered to you, this, oh, you know, it'd be a great opportunity. We'd love to have you. Or, oh, you know, like you should come out with us to go to this party. Or, oh, I would love to collaborate on. It might not be what it really seems, because that person is a troll. And I think that's why the Seven of Wands came out, because you might be encountering someone in a high position that reminds you of someone you used to deal with before. All right. So your environment, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man, which is all beautiful energy. So your current environment, we'll start here, is you really trying to figure out how to move up, move forward, accomplish your dreams, go from that Page to that Queen of Wands energy, right? This Page is looking at this Queen of Wands like, wow, like I really aspire. There's someone who's inspiring you, but like you're like, wow, I really aspire to be like them one day. That's what I would love to do one day. That's the golden ticket, right? Sleep on that. Think about it. Strategize about it. Take your time. Be patient. Don't rush. There is something that you need to learn from that Hierophant energy. Might be the same person as the Queen of Wands energy. Oop. Sorry, let me let this pass by. That was really close. Hopefully they're okay. But anywho, like you're needing to focus in on how you can achieve and grow and be like that person. I see you observing them, right? Pay attention to what they're doing, because I like their energy a whole lot better. Oop, sorry. Than I do this energy. But pay attention to this person too. You're going to be observing two different kind of people. And I really want to know if this Queen of Swords is you. I'm not getting a good energy read on that card right now. But let me see. Your hopes and fears. Queen of Swords. Let me clarify that for you, Taurus. What is this? What is this Queen of Swords for their hopes and fears? Queen of Swords is someone who takes action, but it's not the kind of action that Seven of Pentacles. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. The Death card. Ooh. All right. I took a turn. Not for the worst, but just like, okay. So, let me get these cards together. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is going to be someone who's looking their opponent dead in the eye. I do think this is your energy. Yeah. The Queen of Wands is someone that's inspiring you. The King of Swords is someone that I think is opposing you. And so you're going to come at them with this justice about you. You're not going to take their word for what they say. You're going to see through them and see the truth about, is this really where I want to send my money, my time, where I want to collaborate? And with the Death and Rebirth card here, I see that there's an ending to a cycle, a situation. There's this rebirth of who you are that allows you to embody this energy here. Because I really... Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I really feel that in order for you to embody this Queen of Swords energy, you are going to have to look at this King of Swords. You're going to have to look at them dead in the eye and say, I see you and I don't agree with you. We're not on the same page. We don't have the same ambition. We don't have the same direction. We're not moving in the same page, right? You're going to have to reanalyze with your hopes and fears. Like, if I go down this road, am I actually going to be happy? With the Death card there, I really feel like Spirit is saying you might be repeating a cycle if you go down this certain path. Death and rebirth of who you are means you move forward, right? You come back, you've learned the lessons. But I feel like, there's this potential for you to repeat the past if you go down this path. And so Spirit is saying, pony up, draw in that strength energy, see things for who they are, pay attention to where you would potentially be putting your time, money, effort, and where in, 7 months, 7 years, 7 days, whatever the case is, where that would lead you in the long term. Because if death is the answer, it's not that the Death card is a bad card. It just might mean that there's a death and rebirth of a cycle. That's how I'm seeing this right now. That you've completed and you've ended. And it's like, don't do this again. Don't go down that path again of where you once were. And with your potential outcome, with the Eight of Cups and the Hermit, I feel like you... because this literally looks like a hermit if we kind of zoom in, right? They're cloaked going up a hill into their cave. You are going to be embodying major Virgo energy going inward. And I think by the end of this month, you're going to really be sitting beside yourself, guiding yourself, leading yourself towards a more emotionally fulfilling aspiration than I think what was offered. You've healed so much of yourself, and I think that February is going to come with like these ups and downs of people and situations that don't necessarily make you feel the best. They're trying to drown out your light, drown out your cup, cause conflict, not paying attention to the progress you've made. Someone's going to be showing up as a troll, right? The Death card is coming out in regard to this situation kind of coming to a close. You will, I believe, at the end of the day, find the strength to move past it. And then you're going to be a little bit quieter. Because I highly encourage you, Virgo, if you don't know who this person is, if you even have an inkling of someone who just does not seem to be walking in their truth, or they're reminding you of a crooked person or an abuse of power, or they're just manipulative, really think before you act. Because this again is potential outcome, right? And I hear Spirit saying you can avoid this if you don't take the bait. If you don't do something that you don't need to do. This is potential outcome. But if you do it, and you walk up this hill and you eventually walk out of this situation that doesn't work for you, I do see you finding your light again. They can't just throw you out, right? But I want you to be able to see this within yourself before you make a bad decision, okay? See the truth of who you are before someone goes out and makes you make a decision that's going to set you back. End old cycles. Old cycles are dead and gone, and you deserve better. That's just what I hear, okay? So I'm going to put these cards away. We're going to pull your 3 oracle cards from our Sacred Travelers Oracle deck. And we will go ahead and end out this reading, Taurus. I am so interested if you're resonating with this. Obviously, it may not have already happened. So come back to this video and remind me, what is it that you're dealing with? Or can you potentially see this happening where you're dealing with someone who's trying to not let you shine and be who you really are? So Spirit, we're going to go ahead and pull 3. I'm not going to take those. That was a bad shuffle. Sorry, guys. We're going to take 3. All right, sorry about that, Taurus. My card memory was full, so I had to pause the video. But we're back for cards 2 and 3 for Taurus for February. All right. Beautiful. So we have Desert Passage, Trust that there's a divine plan. And that's what this one looks like. We have Surrendering to the Journey, Release Control. And Finding Sanctuary, Opening to Your Spiritual Source. Okay? So, as you're walking through whatever this situation is in February, you need to have a lot of faith, not only in yourself, but in the source, in the divine. That this is all being properly prepared for you to have the most success possible in the long run. You will, along a desert passage, come across snakes and scorpions and cold nights and sand in your eyes, right? You will come across some kind of opposition, difficulty. But as you get through it, each step you take, the more people you come into contact with, the longer the journey, the shorter, whatever it is, I think you're going to see that it all worked out in your favor if you don't rush the process and you have faith, even when you can't see it. It might be, and this is coming to mind, some of you are ready to take a step in the direction of that King of Swords. And if you take a step, there's something that you're not being told, or something that's missing, or something that's just not sounding right. And I think you're going to realize that you would have just rather taken the long route than to gone the easy way. That's what I just hear Spirit say. So if that resonates with you, don't take the easy way. Take the desert passage. You will understand why later. God doesn't always tell us why. With surrendering to the journey, it says release control. So maybe what it is this traveler eventually was going to find this oasis because they released control, right? They're going to get on this boat and they're going to go down the path of least resistance. They're going to go down the river, right? They're going to find safe passage. They're going to be able to connect with the right people. So just trust this process. Trust Spirit and trust yourself. Most importantly, don't trust people that you don't know. Pay attention to those people, because I often think it's a really good thing for us to just know who people are. But really lean into your spiritual side, into your guides, meditations, all of that. Opening up to your spiritual source, opening up to that high priestess energy is going to allow you to find the strength to be that Queen of Swords and say what you need to say, to not be in a situation that's manipulated. So, with all that being said, my dear Taurus, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, or if you feel like you might know what this means at all. I'm going to see you guys in a couple days for your mid-monthly reading. So stay tuned, hit that bell icon for notifications, connect with me in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.